Everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to this week's office hours. These 2 hours are basically I'm here, I'm going to be doing some writing, but if you have any questions about using the Novelcrafter interface or anything related to Novelcrafter really, I will answer your questions. You get some live feedback, and we also just have a general good time, do a bit of chatting, all that kind of good stuff, and we get to write about dogs. Who doesn't love that? Hello, Nikki. How are you doing? Um, and there's a lot of regulars that come every week, and they are all lovely. And hello, Space. But yeah, it's a good time to just get your questions answered. The community's there to help. I will show you things. Um, I will have a little look-see first on if there's been any questions on YouTube since the last time. But if you have any questions live, just let me know. Okay, so the Hamburglar asks, hi, new to this. How do you choose a model in Novelcrafter once you've connected OpenRouter? So to do that, you will want to, if you go on prompts, you will have the general purpose prompt. And when you're using write, you can select any of these, which I'll show in a second. But if you find that you can't, that you don't want any of those models and you want something else, you will need to clone the prompt by pressing clone. And that will take you to an interface that you can edit and add models, and there you can add as many models as you want. And then when you're back in the right interface, you go generate prose on your prompt, and then you can select which provider you want to use. Okay, I think that was the only question on here. Hello, Guy. So I'm going to start writing. If we look at my Notion, I think I want to kind of clarify the scene a bit. Like, I know the aim of what I'm wanting is, so I'm working on the same scene as last week that we started. What I want is a conversation that essentially makes Perrin's intentions maybe not clearer, but kind of Delilah realizes that he has intentions and wants to do something that's not necessarily fully kosher. But on the other hand, I kind of want to get their like dynamic because they're going to be spending a lot of time together as the story progresses. But they're still at a very much a point where neither of them trust the other. So I think I kind of want to work on that and get that kind of maybe their initial vibe. Now they're kind of there without any pretenses. That sorted out, I think. I want to shorten the scene, make it more compact. It doesn't need to be as long as it is. And then add another scene to the chapter. I'm not sure what yet. I need to have a think, a brainstorm, but do that. And Spaces, there was an update like 5 minutes before the stream, and some new free models have been added to the system prompt. So I believe it's the new meta ones. Well, to be fair, we can find out by going on to what's new. Yeah, so Gemma 2, Llama 3.1, and the like have been added. So that is cool. Yeah, if no one has any more questions, I will get right onto this. What are you all working on today? I would love to know. Yeah, let me know what you guys are doing. Are you doing a monthly muse, your main project? What are you vibing? And I will put on my music. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Oh, so Moises asks, so the custom prompts are ones that either I've tweaked around and changed myself, or I've got from the Discord. So if you join our Discord server, I'm sure someone can add a link down below. Um, there's a prompt sharing channel where people share their prompts. Um, so you can get people's custom prompts there, including my own. I've put the ones I use up. Hmm. Okay, so she ground her teeth. Jay Thedber says, I've been messing with Drunk Claude and he's been messing with me. He's excellent fun and his critique's quite good. Yeah, I absolutely would recommend Drunk Claude as a analysis prompt for like your scenes. Like he is great fun. And like, yeah, it's a very good place to start. If there are any particular types of prompts you're looking for, I'm sure the community would be more than happy to suggest some. What are your favorite writing prompts, guys? And have you shared them? If not, please share them on the prompt hub. Um, I just realized I've just been in silent. I've just been thinking, and I'm like, I'm there, like imagining this, and I'm like, wait, you guys can't actually hear any of this stuff that's in my head. Um, Forgive me. Okay, those are she was. Um, yeah, Perrin and Delilah are endgame. Absolutely. I mean, entirely because he's got dogs and she wants dogs. No, I'm joking. But yeah, Perrin and Delilah are endgame. He, I don't know if I want to. I won't spoil anything, but yeah, there's a romantic subplot, but it's like this isn't one of the romantic subplots where he turns out to be a villain because that's overdone. And he owns dogs and looks after them. Like he's a good he's good deep down. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I have a lovely husband. He is adorable and kind and brings me tea and makes me food. But he's also very reticent on the idea of a dog because he's like, you'll have to spend lots of time with it. And I'm like, yes. Yes, that's the idea. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean like so Perrin isn't like he's not he's like an anti-hero. Perrin is like completely like an anti-hero, but he's not like his goals don't not align with Delilah's. I guess is probably the way to say it. Hello, Emery. How are you doing? But yeah, so Perrin's goals are like parallel with Delilah's. So that means that he's not the villain in her story, I guess, is kind of, yeah. Yeah. So it's like, um, still fun. Antimatter, all that. And he's affronted by the term bitch because he's like, hey, my dogs, essentially. Um, Esther reaches out. Think of uncomfortable with the attention. That okay. Let's do some keep bashing. So I have lots of prompts here, but that's also because I have them with different lengths. Did I select 300? Okay, I didn't need 300 words. This is amazing when you're greeted with open arms. I'd like. Close it. Shakes her head. Shakes her head. Elaborates. Perrin elaborates, suggesting he can. She knows. For a moment, it looks like he might. Create the greatest warrior. Hello, Sim Imagination. How are you doing? Okay, to be fair, I only asked for like double the amount of words that I put, so yeah. Yeah, what are you guys writing at the moment? Same things as before? Good, you changed it. Thank you. It always helps when the names match the Discord, just so I know who I'm talking to, because like a lot of you are really active in the community, and then I'm like, wait, you're mind blown. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like I I mean this is what I'm doing with this conversation. I'm like just keep thinking and I'm like, wait, what would they say? How can I get it? Trying to work out what's going on. Jim from Chicago here. We're working on East Asian K-drama romance novellas. Nice. It's like K-drama romance novellas. Is that like with K-drama stars in it, or is it in the style of K-dramas? I I don't know that much about K drama. Like I've listened to K-pop and stuff, and like I've seen like adverts for K dramas, but I don't know too much about it myself. Ugh. Did I just? Oh, I just accidentally pressed screenshot. 1 minute. Style and vibe of. Oh, okay, heavy character base. Nice. How do you find that writing with when writing with AI? Does AI kind of give you that style? Heidi says, today I used a prompt for the first time where AI answers as the character. Super interesting. What are different ways to use the prompt? What plot of polishing writing do you use it? So I use that prompt if I'm stuck in a scene and I'm like, okay, well, how would the character respond to this? And I'll be like, okay, yo, you're in this situation. How would you get yourself out of it? What is your first instinct? Or after I finish a chapter, I'll be like, hey, so what do you wish you'd done differently in this? And like, I can sometimes use that for in rewrites to like add things or like if they're ruminating about it afterwards. So yeah, that's how I use the AI answering as a character. Nikki is working on a not so short story based on the August Muse prompts. Yeah. Oh my god. So you still the prompt. There's so many prompts. It's like ideas going haywire. Yeah. No, that's the interrogation prompt. If I'm getting the AI to answer as my character, I will use that and ask questions about my story. I'll use then the scene context. So like if you go like actions, chat with scene, I'll use that. So okay, so I'm just a month into Novelcrafter and I'm still trying to grok it all out. So I'll have to get back to you on how the AI writing goes. So far, so good though. Nice, yeah. I think it's like I love AI writing for like getting something down on paper so that I can then tweak it and get it to what I actually want. Kat says, I've been having fun testing one prompt with different genres. I just find Novelcraft so much fun. Good morning. Good morning. Or good afternoon as well. Good evening if you're watching from the other time zones. I was going to say a place, and I was like, there's many countries. Um, but yeah, no, it is really fun, like getting it to do the same beat but with different genres plopped in. It makes a huge difference. Heidi says, I use the character interrogation to get a feel for how the character might feel about some of the characters in the story. Works nicely when you have profiles and personalities and some storyline going. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you can also use it to be like, work out conflicts and be like, okay, well, in this situation, if you were with character A, how would you react? But if character B was also there, would you react differently? Like, how would your reactions change based on which other characters are with you? Um, Kat says, I've been struggling with humorous dialogue. I keep getting weird non sequiturs. Yeah, I AI humor is probably a weird mishmash of everyone's humor. And so it's not funny to anyone. Maybe. I don't know. Like yeah, humor is a very like I guess specific thing. Imagination says also helps to find out if character voice needs fixing. Found out the other day during an interview. Yeah. It's a really good like I guess you could also use it to say, like, can you rewrite this dialogue in the character's voice and see how the prompt does with that? I've never done it myself, but that could work. And if you have like a character voice sheet, that will like really help. What kind of direction did you give its imagination? Was it kind of like when they'd say it or who they'd say it to or something different? Uh, voice and speech patterns. Ah, okay. So you like just give a description as well. Um, yeah. No, I think that's a good way of like kind of getting both aspects and kind of directing and also giving examples. If anyone's wondering, I have like voice sheets that have examples of their speech to different characters. And they also get pulled up because they're nested under the main codex entry. So they always get pulled up when I type in like Kira, for example. Who hurt you? One, two. Oh, what's that thing when you like you nodded as if he nodded to himself. Bum. Okay. Sure and get one. He nodded himself, his gaze on his shifting. Perhaps you need a pardon. Then perhaps she needs a pardon. Not on your budget. Well, how does she respond? How does she react? She has some kind of reaction. It always come down to money with them. Of course they weren't. Curiosity bit. What's in it for you? Sad. I'll. Don't know what. Wrong. Don't know what I want to do with that word, but yeah. Um, I don't need something fixing. I don't even know. What do you call you? Go, I know your type, batting your eyelashes. I know your type. Batting your eyelashes, throwing around money and pretty dogs, and at the end of the day, you'll be sitting comfy and I'll be rotting somewhere. And what would you call your current position? Go freeze. Uh, okay. Well, I've got the second half of the scene done, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I should do the first half as well. That would help. Bag open, you gotta say no, sir. Justifies the means, friends turn to foes and rivalries, so and your enemies closer. Hmm. Okay. We cannot let the treasure rumor fly. And your enemies closer. Now they want to get the bag open so they can have closure. 'Cause the end always justifies the means. It's bound. So keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay. Keeping should I have to give. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hone this chapter. I want to add a new scene where I will put. In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. I try to chill with the waves, but damn, you cross the line. That's right. Blind is mine. Okay, so I need some words. I want a word for basically like an audiobook, but like a different word I can use that kind of means the same thing for this world. I don't know what I want, but that kind of vibe. Something that's like, I mean, yeah, some kind of like dystopian audiobook. Because I don't have holograms or anything because it's very low tech. I mean, maybe they just have Walkmans and stuff still, or I don't know. Need to have a think. Okay, well, let's do the first half of this conversation. Okay, where do they perform any sort of art? I'm kind of imagining, okay, so taverns for sure. Maybe like not church squares. Sorry, like town squares. You know, maybe they have like something like orated. I feel like, well, they do have audio systems because the Archon's messages come through the audio system. So they must have something. So maybe there's like some kind of like digital library or something. Books on tape. Hello in France. How are you doing? Um, But yeah, so there is an audio system like that must run throughout the city. So presumably then there is audio devices for other recordings. So maybe audiobook is fine. I don't know. Yeah, location and drama, yeah. I'm just imagining okay, so every day in the tavern, like in or in the dome drama, yeah. I might go for dome drama. That sounds great. But I'm imagining now like actors getting together in the town square and acting out a new episode of a TV soap each night because it's like a serial drama. And then I'm gonna highlight that, click codex entry. Um, a form of serialized entertainment akin to a soap opera, but acted out each night for audiences. The uh, they are often incredibly over the top, use cliches, but are well loved. A form of escapism. Many dome dramas are influenced from old world books and TV shows. There you go. So I'm imagining these dome dramas like totally rip off like things that are around nowadays. Like, you know, someone will be retelling Macbeth or Harry Potter or something, and they'll just have that as their dome drama based on a random book they've found. Like, yeah, oh my god, absolutely. EastEnders, yep. They will be there in the tavern, like having the fight, and you don't know who's an actor and who's just joining in. It'll be like, oh, it'd be great. But yeah, it'd be like totally dramatic. Everyone would be like, everyone would love these. This is like they're like total like pure-hearted entertainment. They probably get a bit steamy occasionally, like if two of the actors are dating. I can imagine. Like you have to have like the PG ones that are earlier while it's still light. This is mercy upon ourselves. I want another way. Her eyes clenched. Because I was gonna say like I was thinking like another way of phrasing her eyes clenched shut, but then they're all more wordy. Her eyes clenched. I guess clenching implies closing. Yes, yeah, you clench your yeah. I mean, yeah, it does sound painful, but like I'm imagining she thinks she's about to die and she's like, "Argh!" And it's probably like she's like screw. It's more than screwing up her eyes. She's like, but yeah, clenching eyes does sound painful. The sog. Uh, Delilah's attention snapped to the. Delilah looked up to find. By the gods, what happened to you? I came across the palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. Degraded was the choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside. Delilah looked around the room. Uh, Looking for an out. Damn. Welcome to the best part of your lives. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've caught you. Words. Okay, so I'm for anyone who is joining in since I last updated, I'm currently just going through and like trying to tighten up this conversation, aiming to get rid of like a couple of hundred words because, you know, AI adds in way too much. No, I don't play, I puppeteer you. This is the price we pay to live. The world does not. He'd creeped up Delilah's neck. It's not behind her. Continuity. This is the price we pay to live. Get rid of that. She's reaching her escape. So, guys, do you like when you write with AI, do you guys also enjoy just like editing and like making things sound like yourself and just be like, oh yeah, it's kind of satisfying like taking something and kind of pruning it. It feels like bonsai almost. So yeah, you can beat her. So yeah, I'm trying to work out. But yeah, I enjoy pruning. I think that's kind of something I've got a new appreciation for. I think his voice has been. Not during the process, only later when I'm rereading it. Yeah, no, I get that. That's I enjoyed. Yeah, no, I enjoy the process itself. I think it's quite. I think because it feels less personal that I'm attacking my own words. But yeah, but it is very satisfying when rereading it, and you're like, oh, um. But I mean, there's multiple things that to cut out to get sorted. I should. You definitely knew he was gonna call Gazdra. Shouldn't even be if. Um, um, uh, Delilah didn't resist as asked via a hand against the small of it. Beside them. I don't know who you are or why you're here. That she realized. He didn't seem to care. I feel like I need to break this just a lot of paragraph space. Um, hmm. What's another response other than blinked? I know I use that a lot. I mean, because to be fair, when you're like confronted, you just blink and you're like, what? But another reaction. What kind of reaction could I do? 'Cause, Uh, oh, that's true. Thank you, Corey. Writing advice with Corey. I feel like genuinely, I swear, every time Corey and I plan for the Saturday live streams, I feel like I learn so much from him. Um, like it's just like we have our own little writing guru in chat. Yeah, AI uses brow furrowing so much as well. I like Bit Bridge of the Nose Pinch. Doesn't fit here, but I like that as a thing. I need to do that. I need to use that one more. Or at least use that one. But yeah, Corey is such a guru. And it's always great to talk. We were talking about the plot of the novel for that we've been doing using in the Saturday streams as an example. And just yeah, things feel so clear, or so much clearer. And he's been doing a lot of work that is going to be, hopefully we can share it soon. uh... um, face crunch. Yeah, I like face crunch is always good. The brow furrowing was palpable. Yeah, oh my god, absolutely. Wait a minute, he wasn't leading to the guard station. I no longer dream. his stride. She starts to walk. I keep thinking. Okay, so then they want to get. We can get rid. Should I just correct myself to write American then? Okay. Um. Face scrunches. The dog huffed. She started walking, following until they reached a corridor she recognized. All coherent thought fucked off. No. Fled. Her mouth went dry. Come now, surely you can do better than that. No, no, I swear. I just, He paused. What's that? Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay. Find across the sea is me. What if I'm the monster? Delilah, return. Going insane. Oh, did you learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain? Delilah returns to the now no one dares to piss him off. Having retrieved her tools. Frazzled, then gotta drop another. Do any of you always have just like you start writing and then you're like you just start making random sounds and then you're like, what does this sound like to someone who's just listening in? And then I'm like, oh yeah, you lot are. So do you guys also just make random sounds while you're writing? Our ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. After a moment of consideration, mm, Oh my god. Kat says I don't. I mean, my singing is just based on years and years of singing to myself as I do random things. Like, I go on dog walks to places where there aren't other people because I sing at the top of my lungs a lot. I don't think the dog or the dog I walk understands walks that are silent. And then occasionally there's a fisherman, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Uh, very awkward. She's meant to not. You are a threat no longer. We will take no suffering from you. Where is Gemini Pro? I'm just copying the settings and then transferring them to another prompt. I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my life. Let them drown. He is the man-made monster. He is the one that conquers. Kill them all. If anyone has any questions about anything I do with the interface, just let me know as well. Like, I kind of forget that I was around very quickly. So if you want to know what I'm doing, just ask at any point. I'm happy to answer. I can no longer keep Um, um, everything all right? To the workshop? Yes. Okay. Okay, random question. That's not related to writing, but I'm kind of curious. Do any of you play Baldur's Gate? Just while I'm thinking about this, because I might have started a playthrough where with my husband where we play ourselves, and I'm a ranger with a puppy, so you know I just get to go around with a dog all day. It's great. Her body seems to cave it. Her body seems to cave it. She's slumped. But did either... If you mean I watch everyone else play, then yes. To be fair, the run-throughs with the actual cast, but yeah, no, I am greatly I'm on my like renaissance of Baldur's Gate at the moment. The walk back to this goes smoothly. The workshop. Delilah locks the door after herself. Kat says, no, I go to a D&D convention, play constant games for 4 days and nights. If I started online games, I know I'd never get free. Yeah. Oh, so you D&D. Yeah. Do any of do any of the rest of you D&D? I find it's really good for like character creation and stuff. Like I DM'd a game actually set in the world of the fantasy novel that I work on. Like in my free time. And that was really fun because I got everyone, I got everyone like involved in that. So that was fun. But I love character creation. Emery says, oh, okay, I'm trying to get as much writing down now before the new Dragon Age. Is it a new Dragon Age game that's coming out? If so, but yeah, I can imagine that being a time slog. If you've been on Discord, you've probably seen me on Baldur's Gate most evenings at the moment. But you know, with my husband, so we're sat together on the sofa. So it's socializing, right? We're doing a hobby together. Corey says Fabula Ultima, Pathfinder, and D&D for me. Nice. What's Fabula Ultima? Is that a game or like is that tabletop or is it computer? Pride is a damsel in distress, hiding away where only I can undress her. Try all she cannot do. Yeah. 10 years. Yeah, I played a bit of Inquisition. Inquisition was the last one, wasn't it? I enjoyed Dragon Age 3. Can't believe it's been 10 years. What I'm waiting for is the new Elder Scrolls. Like, when is the next Elder Scrolls game going to come out? Like, dude, Skyrim was like 2011. Oh, okay, Japanese RPG. Nice. Field her, show her what she can't conceal. True nature will be revealed. Oh, hello, Deborah. How are you doing? It's nice to have you here. Yeah, this is one of our office hours, so if you have any questions or anything, you can ask away. Anything about Novelcrafter or what I'm working on. I'm just working on my sci-fi novel that I brainstormed on stream with you all, and having a bit of a sing along as well, as always. And then yeah, we're all just chatting. So that's always good. So yeah, if you have any questions. Oh, Kat says I play tabletop Warhammer 40k with my son, Infinity 2. Nice. Yeah, I don't play Warhammer, but I do enjoy miniature painting sometimes. For our D&D game, I painted the entire group's miniatures, which was fun. And I have like miniatures of my other characters as well. Now it makes me want to make a miniature of like myself. exactly, Corey. A miniature Kate with a dog named Cassie, and then like I don't know, I'd be there, with my what kind of I always wonder, like, if you were all to put yourselves as like an RPG character class, what would your class be? Like, I feel like I don't know. I would because like ranger or druid would make sense because the pet, but like I am a total inside person, so I'd have to be a wizard. I think, um, like a wizard with a familiar, because I stay inside and hide away from nature most of the time. It's why I'm so pasty. So yeah, but yeah, Deborah says, "Hi, I've just been watching your video recorded lives non-stop in preparation for starting to write my story. Very excited to watch you and learn all about the features in Novelcrafter. Oh, no, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Yeah, there's a lot out there. That must be. Um, I kind of find like the best way of going through the lives is to have like your own project at the side, and when I do stuff, apply it to your own novel, and then you're kind of like it's like learning while doing, and you kind of see the walk through like the steps and like there is no right and wrong way. This is kind of like how I use Novelcrafter, but it does kind of it just helps like and yeah. Nikki says that she usually plays the ranger type classes in computer games. Yeah, I don't know, I usually go for the most chaotic option because I am chaos incarnate at home. So like Wild Magic Sorcerer is absolutely like I guess kind of my thing. I suppose more so than a wizard. Um I just unintentionally cause chaos. Like I'll touch something in the house and something at the other side of the room will fall over. Absolute carnage. Okay. Oh my god, the secret code. I've got it. It's another language. It's a language from another city. That's why she doesn't recognize it. That makes so much sense. Oh, Kat, has Safari cleared your cookies? Because if you like clear or your cache, I think if it clears your cache or cookies, it because your AI credentials are stored on the browser, that can cause them to go. But it's fine, you can just reconnect and stuff. I personally don't enjoy Safari with Novelcrafter. Like when I'm doing customer support, 90% of issues that are like browser related are because people are on Safari. Um, like Safari just does stuff differently to every other web browser, which kind of sucks. Like even in terms of like you may have noticed on Safari you don't have or text justification doesn't work because Safari counts justification different to every other browser, and so we can either make it work for Safari or make it work for everyone else. Safari is poo. I know, be legendary. Life and fate is scary, but I wanna be legendary. Eh, 20 years. Whoa. Whoa. Come and give me a sign. If I fight this monster, is it you I'll find? Did you manage to sort things out, Cat? Little wolf fight, Entertain me, fight, little wolf, bite. And then fight, little wolf, fight. Be your last one too. It's to break when you and I are through. I'll teach you all the lessons your daddy never could. Well, doesn't give out presents just for being good. So fight, little wolf, fight, and entertain me. Be a man, then fight, little wolf, fight. Fight or die, little wolf, die. Or fly, little wolf, fly. Need more prose. Ugh. 'Cause I suggest you fight back. Uppercut him now. My rooster's decided this is the moment to crow like crazy. I'm watching it, switching over to Chrome. Oh, well. I mean, I use Chrome. Like, this is like a in-app mode on Chrome, but it's like, yeah. Chrome. Those who impose their will, plenty enough to understand this kind of filth. This dog a lesson in front of all his kind. Got some bite, little wolf, bite. When strike, little wolf, strike. Okay, it's not wanting to put any more. Fine. Open fine. Whoa. Make sure you're fine. Okay, question on prose writing in Novelcrafter. I'm used to giving feedback directly on GPT/Claude for rewrites. With the prompts in Novelcrafter, can I connect it to a comment snippet codex to include specific feedback for changes? I guess so. I mean, I like to use, I think the way, it depends how big your feedback is. If it's like short little bits of feedback, what I'd probably do is like something like make less dramatic as a square bracket and then like go rephrase. And this is just the standard rephrase prompt. Touch eerie. So you could do something like that. Or you could include in the prompts like general kind of like rules you have in the initial prompt. So like if you have things that always come up, you could edit the prompt to include that kind of stuff. So like, yeah, again, if you go on Discord, there's a lot of prompts on the prompt share of like what people do for their prose writing. Um, uh, Deborah says, I see. The square brackets are very easy and useful. Does it work only on the immediate paragraph or the entire highlighted area? Yeah, it works on more. Let's do another example. Let's have a look. Uh, yep, you can see they're making the sentences shorter. Every flicker of movement. Oh, you're very welcome, Deborah. I hope that helps. And to be honest, just to experiment. I only use it for fairly basic changes, but I mean, there's no reason it couldn't work with more complicated instructions. And if you wanted something to be longer, you could use expand with the same kind of prompt if you wanted to like add in a section and that kind of stuff. I have a video on the YouTube page regarding words regarding text replacement prompts, and I believe it's all in there if you want some more information on it. Sorry, a really catchy bit of the music came on at the same time as I was talking, and I was trying not to talk in time with the music. Oh, thank you. Corey's included a link to the video. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a little Dachshund just out the window. It's like really fluffy, and it has like really big floppy ears and a really bushy tail that's like long hair, and it's like a caramel brown and chocolate brown on the head, and then it's like bouncing instead of walking. It's like bounce, 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 and it just wants to sniff everything. Oh, oh my god, that is so adorable. And its ears are just like floop, 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 floop. And you know, there's a human with her too, but I'm sure you're more interested about the dog. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. Groovy. I'm a fan of catchy songs with so many sirens gone. I think Odie's in the wrong. So, she returned to the... How do you write, like, rather than writing her stomach growled, I want a growl? But I'm like, what kind of sound does a stomach growl make? Can anyone help me with a growl sound? Rumble. Well, yeah, but I was thinking like more like the kind of like onomatopoeia, like not her tummy rumbled. I want like the sound like a or I don't know. Is what I was thinking. But yeah, I guess her tummy gurgled. But rather than just saying her tummy grumbled, I just wanted like the grumble sound, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Like, yeah, it's like a burble. I don't know how that works. Just that can be the placeholder. Yep, I like. Okay, there. I'll go with Corey's. A fish. Through the... They'll have a break room. Gurgling rumble rumble tory roaring stomach. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Oh, I love you guys. You're great. Like, absolute totes legit. Going to the break room. Oh, there were spaces. Ah, okay. I thought it was just like all one sound. Oh, okay. Gurgling, rumbling, rumbling tummy, roaring. I thought you were giving like a one sound example of what a tummy could sound like. But yes, that makes more sense. Boring me. Something about this girl says she's a liar. For with her desire, Oh, she chewed live on stuff. Transgressions, shoes make a mess, a fool of you. At first, Deborah says English needs more onomatopoeia words. Japanese has them for even things that don't make a sound, like this. The sound of bunny ears wiggling. Oh my god, that sounds adorable. What is the sound of bunny ears wiggling? Oh my god. Piku Piku. That sounds like a Pokemon. That's so cute. I just saw my husband's car park pull up, so that means he'll start cooking dinner because I'm still working. Yay. I mean, normally I cook because, like, I work from home, but if I'm still working when he gets home, it means he has to cook. So he cooked yesterday because I was streaming as well. Small pleasures in life. Stream days, I don't cook. Still stuff I'm not sure about with this, but okay, I'm getting there. To be fair, we've fixed the first half of chapter 9. Slowly getting there. One moment. He's preheating the oven. Okay, well, I think I might end the stream here now because it's only 2 minutes early. But thank you so much for coming, everyone. This has been great. It's lovely as always to have you here, and I feel like we've just been like, we've had a really good chat. Yes, yes, you go reroute your chickens and do breakfast gestures and feed the chickens. Have a great day. Have a great evening, morning, day, everything. And I will see you on Saturday. We're doing plotting again. We're getting plotting help for those who are going to be doing like NaNoWriMo and stuff. So come join us on Saturday at 4 p.m. BST. You're very welcome, guys. I'll see you soon.